Reading I-Ching. The family. Change of lines. The first line is Yang. Every great achievement starts with a small step. It is difficult to make sure what impact you will make in the long run. However, if you start to achieve small tasks at your hand faithfully, you will not regret about wasting your time at least. If you get into the habit of steadily completing the smallest task you can achieve one by one, you may soon find yourself near the clues to solve bigger problems, even when you are not aware of it. The second line is Yin. In general, the line of Yin represents the power to sustain and develop the work that Yang has initiated before. However, as the previous line of Yang talked about achieving small tasks one by one, instead of starting a great task, there is no reason for you to specially maintain or develop them any further. On the contrary, if you are obsessed with minor details that has been already taken care of, or if you keep trying to stick to what has been completed already, that will create unnecessary problems. Sometimes you need to be satisfied with what you have, and enjoy the state of stability. The third line is again Yang. This line of Yang represents another small step toward the goal. However, we often get ambitious at this point of time, because it seems that we can cross the border with a little more effort. It is a time to decide whether we should stick to what we have done, and do the little tasks assigned to us step by step, or attempt to achieve a greater development, by doing something more splendid looking. Sometimes it is better to dare to aim at a greater vision, without worrying about the small details, but at this point of hexagram, it may be more important for you to focus on the fundamental problems and stick to the basics, instead of getting your head in the clouds. The fourth line comes back to Yin again. This is the first line of the upper trigram, which represents a restart. The new beginning also starts with the most basic principles. You need to keep on achieving small tasks steadily, and try to secure the stable foundation, by concentrating on the balance and harmony of the small things around you. If you build your house on the steady ground, it will be able to last long without shaking. The fifth line is Yin. Until now, we have cared about every detailed aspects of the work, and was trying to achieve them faithfully. The line of Yang in the center of the upper trigram, on the other hand, stands for a more comprehensive and holistic point of view. Whether you are a worker at a workplace or a family member, each member of an organization have their own role and position. However, it may not be a good idea for everyone to take care of the problems assigned to them only. There must be someone who draws a bigger picture, and decides on the overall direction as well. Remember that all the members of an organization have different characteristics and capabilities. We need to let them develop themselves based on their own characteristics. The final line is again Yang. It provides an added explanation to the previous line. The person who is allocated to draw the big picture should have different role and perspective from those who takes care of each individual task. The one who manages the overall work should have enough faith and trust that the minor details will be well taken care of by those who are assigned to them. On the contrary, those who carry out the assigned work should have trust that the overall decision was made in the most appropriate direction, based on enough consideration. Otherwise, they may not be able to work on the task confidently. Do not forget that the one who manages the overall picture is not a dictator. Remind yourself that the one who has the power to steer overall community also has the responsibility to the outcome as well, when the decision turns out to be a failure.